Hello, hello. Welcome to the Collector Fusion. And that is always GeekFusionTV and Quinn Comics.
Hello.
What's up?
Happy Friday. As I say, like we don't have a whole thing planned this weekend.
Sorry.
That's all right. We got the Tonight Show tomorrow on the Collector Express channel. We got the first ever on the channel, a virtual Comic-Con with featuring Ultraverse Malibu Comics founders, which is going to be exciting. It starts at 12 Eastern, close to 3. We got some great panels on that. Then you got later tomorrow night the Geek Chat, and on Sunday the Whippets. And we got stuff playing well between all the different channels. 3 hours tonight, and 5 hours tomorrow, and multiple on Sunday, and back on Monday again.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
It's a great time for toys.
Yes, it is. Although I would like to start today off with something. Before we get into toy news, I want to talk about the fact that bullying and harassment is real, and we must all take heed, because I was bullied and harassed and practically assaulted today at a toy shop, where somebody practically reached into my wallet and stole my money, forced me to buy something. And I went there thinking I was just going to talk to a friend, and
I don't twist nobody's arm, bud.
And I walked out dazed and confused, and I had lost money, and I had bags full of stuff, and I don't know how it happened.
That's called being a customer, sir. You purchase things at retail.
I mean, it was just one of those stuff I had no intention of buying. Stuff.
That falls under the I didn't know I wanted it until I saw it mentality. You saw it, then you wanted it. I felt bullied. I felt harassed, Well, I thank you for your support, sir.
But I did want to show you what I picked up at Quinn's today that he forced me to buy.
Oh yeah, I really twisted his arm, guys.
He just bullied the hell out of me. So I got the new Batman Adventures Two-Face. Excellent
figure.
I got the
plastic pusher.
Yeah,
right. I sell plastic, man.
The new Batman Adventures Killer Croc and Baby Doll.
Yep.
And then
the best one,
and the new Batman Adventures. This is the chase version of Batgirl in her Batgirl 66 colors.
Yep.
Sweet.
Purple and stuff.
Really, really nice figure.
I had no intention of buying this, and Quinn forced me to. Well, I felt threatened is what it was.
I did mention I'm running a customer appreciation sale starting today through the 7th, 15% off the entire store, and he just looked
I don't think that had anything to do with it myself.
And he grabs stuff and he's like, I gotta have these now. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So I got those today. Did not intend to, but I will do some videos on that. So.
Oh, and
I like your video on the Mezco Spider-Man you got here. That was really nice.
Yes. Oh, I love that thing. I love it.
These are awesome.
Oh, those are those. What are they called? You were telling me.
YOLO Park model kits.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yep, they're like 5-inch figures, and they're very articulated.
And they're not that expensive, are they?
Basically, it works out to like $10 a figure.
Yeah, those are great.
I got ordered straight from YOLO Park. They come in like a box, they're like when you open them up, they're like blind bag bags. So when you open them up, you don't know which one you're opening up, and except for Gridlock, his bag's a little bigger. But they're super articulated. They're like, once you get them together, you got the ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, you got bicep swivels, single jointed elbows that go past 90 degrees, and the shoulders are cut so they got good range up. Ball jointed head. Wiggle waggle. And you got waist twist. He's even got hip panel hinges. So when you articulate, I think you can get out of the way.
Did you do the Bumblebee yet?
I did, and the Bumblebee is really nice. He's even got thigh swivels. All of them have them.
That's a lot, man, for such a 5-inch figure, basically.
Look at the range of the knees.
That's awesome.
Now the only I had a couple issues I want to contact him about is just one issue to contact him about is Bumblebee came with 2 left shoulders, so the sculpt detail is on the right side, so it's on the back of the shoulder. It's smooth. I'll see how they deal with that, but they're great little figures. Optimus is the only one I had any issues with looseness. His knees are a little bit loose. The rest of them are like super tight. Starscream, actually, they paint inside the head. It's molded in red plastic, and I took my Dremel and just cleaned up the paint out of it because it's too tight. You get that. It's like it's going to break them off. You what?
Where did you order those at?
I ordered it straight from their website, YOLO Park. And you can actually get them from Big Bad Toy Store, but they're pre-ordered. If you order from Big Bad Toy Store, you got to wait until they come in stock. But with shipping on YOLO Park's website, they're $50 plus $10 international shipping. So it worked out being the same price as Big Bad Toy Store, but I got them in my hand and they're still pre-ordered at Big Bad.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking.
They come apart. You want to take them back apart, and I like them. They're great little figures.
Yeah, they look great.
These would be great display, like with the Titan class, like Omega Supreme. So you can have like a little actually smaller scale. So because depending on which episode you watch, there's the bigger bots always size would change. Sometimes they were just a little bit bigger than the regular bot, like Prime, and other times they were like size of buildings, skyscrapers. But these are definitely worth the money. At $10 a kit, I highly recommend them. I like them. I did get some other stuff. I got my Filmation Skeletor.
That's another one I was eyeballing. Well, not that one, but I was eyeballing some of those Filmation ones at Quinn's today.
Yeah, this is the Filmation one.
Yeah. He had it because you've got, what do you got? You've got Tila, you got
He-Man,
Stratus, right?
No. For the cartoon stuff, I got He-Man left, Tila, and Trapjaw.
Yeah.
For the origin stuff, I got Zodak, Sunman, and then I've got like a Tila Zord 2-pack. I've got some of the vehicles like the Roton, the Road Ripper with Mechanic, the Prince Adam with the Sky Sled, Stridor, the Keldor Cronus 2-pack, and then I have some of the new Eternia stuff.
I didn't get the other thing on the shelf at Target. Turtles and Gray Skull He-Man, and Mutate He-Man.
To come in.
Well, when you look at online too, like the pictures, you don't know if he's either made of translucent plastic or is he like opaque plastic, because some of the product imaging has them both ways.
Yeah. So what is he? Is he
translucent? He is not translucent.
Nope.
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Nice.
I think. Am I right? Hell, I can't tell right now in person.
Open it.
Okay, let me put flashlight.
Real quick to JB out there in the chat. If you're on the ToyTubers Facebook, just drop a message in there on ToyTubers Facebook, or I'm trying to think the easiest way. I mean, you could just. I don't want people giving away their email address online. I don't know if you want your email out there. Wait, maybe your email's on your channel. Let me look on your channel because I know I'm subscribed.
It
your
is
email's on your channel.
It is semi-translucent.
Oh, nice.
It is. Okay, I'm just going to send you an email then. Here, JT, JB, JT. I'm going to send you an email.
And I got
The link there.
the Target exclusive Mouther Trapjaw.
I have him already. I'm waiting for the Slacker to come out.
This has got the Build-A-Figure pieces for the Metal Bato.
Yeah.
Which now I'm kind of on the hook. I want to buy the.
Every time I go to Target, I eyeball that thing.
It's a nice figure. I will say that.
Yeah. And I've talked to both of y'all about this before. The only reason, whether it's that Turtles of Grayskull or those Filmation figures, I like them when I look at them so much. The only thing holding me back is I just look at it like, do I want to get into another line?
And the answer is yes.
I'm just like, I'm already. Jared over here got me buying Transformers now. I just bought 2 more today.
Oh, by the way, I got some Transformers here too.
You mother. No, I bought the new. What did I buy today? I got to look it up. I don't even remember.
Yes,
I got another Blinky on. Scrap heap.
nice.
The 80 Studio Series, the 86 series, these things are just awesome. If
Yeah.
these things existed a few years back, it's about 10 years back now, I never would have got in the Masterpiece like I am.
I just picked up today. I picked up the I ordered them because I had an order that I need to get from BBTS. I picked up the War for Cybertron, Voyager Rhinox, and I picked up the War for Cybertron Leader Class Ultra Magnus.
Nice.
Because they had them on sale. They had them like 50% off on BBTS.
Ooh.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick them up and see what's going on. What's up, JB?
Not much.
Welcome.
Trying to get my camera fixed here.
Oh, did you get the super chat?
Yes, California EDC dropped his because we were talking about being harassed. And he's like, I get harassed by my 4'11" wife on daily, and I understand. Me and California EDC have talked about his wife before, and she seems abusive. I don't know if she's as abusive as Quinn is when you walk into his store.
Oh yeah, I'm horrible.
He's just, I mean,
I'm gonna
every
go
time
to.
I walk in, like he's so abusive. He's forced me to go there 3 times in a week. And
Right.
each time I leave having spent money.
He lives and
I
drives.
don't even remember, I don't even remember what I bought the first time. I know I got a couple things.
I hit you in the head. Remember?
Yeah, I bought a couple things, and then he forced me out of all the money that Mezco Spider-Man cost.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
And then I
at
go
that.
back today. I just went over there because I was going to pick up some food from a place up the street from him, and before you know it, I'm walking out with these things over here. It's pure unadulterated abuse, is what it is.
Because I'm like this. I'm like, hey, want one of these? I got over here. Want one of these?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I do. That's how good I am.
For Matt, that's been the entire ploy. It's like when he gives you like the really good deal ones, and then he's like, "Hey, I got these over here in the back over here."
Hey, you want?
He's been hooking me up with like good deals and stuff and all this stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, did you see the new Mezco Spider-Man that costs $130?
Hey, in May,
What?
Goblin comes out.
Anyway,
How many of those do you want, Matt?
Well, I see you get some wall hangers back there. JB, what's like this to call you? Like JB?
JB's fine.
JB.
It's actually
JB
JB. Actually, is for my 2 initials of my first and last name.
Okay,
That works.
So
Nice to meet
go
you.
ahead and give us your first name, last name, date of birth, and social security number.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me get a pen.
let me get a pen.
Credit card number, please.
credit card.
And
number,
Quinn will require your credit card number.
And I'll send you all sorts of stuff, man.
And we need the security code on the back too.
Yes, I need all that.
Oh
And
no!
the date and your zip code. And
If I give my credit card information, that's a death
information
sentence for my
Or-
wife.
Won't share it with anyone else. But
I give credit card information. My wife
Everybody
told me.
that's watching tonight, just put your ears and finger in your ears while he gets it out.
Remember, JB, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Ain't true.
it's true. It is.
True.
I do get the ratchet, which I also
Oh, nice.
So, which, Jared, I just was looking on Big Bad Toy Store. They have the Ironhide for that for $12.99.
which I already got the Ironhide, which is a great deal. If anybody's looking for the Ironhide,
It's a core.
$12.99. Grab it.
$12.99. I'm like,
These are
what?
normally $35.
Yep.
So $12.99.
Core Shockwave $12. Oh wait, that's core.
I was going to just mention this too. Like, I saw this on TFW 2005.
Oh, never mind.
They got like a thread on there, like bad figure swapper things, pictures, and some idiot swapped out the War for Cybertron Ratchet for this one. War for Cybertron Ratchet goes for $80. And the idiot to get this one for free, he put a War for Cybertron Ratchet in this box and returned it.
I got a couple of Transformers, but most of them are different variants of Optimus
in my
Prime.
showcase for I think $24.
See, and I'm the same way. I don't collect Transformers. I've never really. I mean, I did a little bit in the '80s when I was a kid because everybody did, right? But it's never really been my thing. And I've picked up a few here and there, and then I usually end up giving them to my kids or getting rid of them or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it goes off and on. Now all of a sudden I got myself a full shelf of them, and I'm ordering more on BBTS, and it's all Jared's fault. Like, why? I don't need any of these up here. Why do I have a shelf of them?
Don't let me get Patreon off the shelf in the stream real quick.
I got enough other stuff I collect. I don't need to be getting into something else.
I think I've got maybe 11 Transformers. That's about it.
I mean,
Starting now.
Now, and I don't know where I'm going to put this freaking leader class Ultra Magnets.
Now, I got a question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can tell me whether this shows if my wife loves me or not. She picked me up 2 things this yesterday. Street Fighter Ken from Target.
Oh, nice.
She got me that, and then I think she picked me up something rough. She got me the 30th anniversary DC Superman.
Oh, sweet.
Well, there you go. See,
Nice.
that means I half love Quinn.
Hey, she's a keeper.
Oh, tell him, yeah.
I love the Mattel
What do you half love me? What
UC
did I
figures.
do?
Well, I got you one of those things the other day.
Any woman that loves you for collecting toys, that's a keeper.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, I did get the Valiverse head pack. A bunch of Snake Eyes heads and some gas mask heads. And those are clearly Snake Eyes heads.
Make sure you heat them up before you pop them.
Yeah, some of his stuff can be a pretty tight fit.
I would heat those up if you use them.
Yeah. Well, a lot of his stuff's too compatible with Marvel Legends or G.I. Joes.
If they're Snake Eyes heads, that means Bobby's ripping off Hasbro.
Oh, there's the one in black, and it's clearly
Kind of all he's done, to be honest. Like, what he does, and I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, I like the figures. I don't have any attachment to them the way I do GI Joes because they're just.
I mainly buy the fruit.
They're just like nameless characters or whatever, right? Like GI Joe, I grew up watching and all that, so I don't like Valiverse as much as I like GI Joe Classifieds. As far as the characters and stuff and all that, but I mean, I like the figures. The figures are great.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, I mean, I'm not in the comics, so I don't have any connection.
I don't think I don't think he's ever hid that he's ripping them off. I don't think it's like he's hiding it.
It's a complimentary line to G.I. Joes. I was buying troop builders for a while when Classified first started. Hasbro went heavy on Cobras and real light on Joes. Yeah. So my shelf was very skewed Cobra. You had tons of these Cobra troop builders and the generals and lieutenants and whatever of Cobra. And you had only like a handful of Joes. So I would take every opportunity I could when Bobby would come out with a troop builder. I'd buy that one. But the Delta Troopers, they were great. Just green military guys. Troop builders.
Yeah.
About several of those.
I think I've only got 3 Valiverse figures in my collection.
These are
the main thing I like about Valiverse.
I've got more pieces to Valiverse stuff and guns and buying the kits that come with extra heads and gear and that kind of stuff because I use those on either kit bashes or other Joes or whatever.
This is what makes him his big money, the kits. People are buying because G.I. Joe come up with those Nerf guns. And that was like writing Bobby a check. That's like, we're going to go buy real realistic looking weapons.
Well, and Hasbro has done a lot. They've stopped like Nerf gun stuff. And that's completely, like, if you appreciate that Hasbro stopped with the Nerf gun stuff, thank Bobby Bala for it, because they looked at that and went, oh, yeah, we really need to make better guns and gear for these.
Oh, yeah. And you know, in the live stream, too, everybody's been giving a hard time about the rubbery, floppy weapons. They made sure to point out, oh, these new figures are going to have more rigid materials.
Yeah.
So they're listening. The Joe team do listen to criticism.
The Joe team at Hasbro is the best team they have over there, I think.
Yep.
I think they're out of all the different IP that they own and put out product for, I think the G.I. Joe team is doing the best job across the board for quality and price scale, just everything in general, character selection, listening to fans and what they want. I think they're doing better than the Black Series team is.
If they would duplicate that,
the Legends,
Star Wars team, like on their HasLabs and stuff, man, they would knock it out of the park.
Well, they need to replicate that too with their Marvel Legends team.
Well,
they make some weird choices.
I don't think, and well, okay, so I feel like whoever runs their HasLab stuff probably understands this more, or at least they're taking advice from them. But I don't know that. I guess they do, but I don't know they've really taken it to heart that when it comes to Star Wars, they still sell more vintage collection stuff than they do Black Series stuff. And that's where most of their Star Wars money comes from, is the smaller scale ships and figures. And it's sometimes like when like this last HasLab with the ghost and everything, and you see that they're and they've done that a couple times, but like that's where their money. Black Series is great. I love the Black Series. A lot of people love the Black Series, but that's not where their money is, because with the other stuff, and that's where I think they fall short, is vehicles. They're not producing enough vehicles for 4-inch scale vintage collection stuff like they could. They could be making tons of money, because there are people like me who want to buy vehicles for those figures that I have far more of than I have of my Black Series stuff.
I
think part of that too is they lost like the big retailer that would carry their vehicles. With Toys R Us.
Yeah. I mean, that hurts because space is at a premium, and they're shrinking down their toy departments, Walmart and Target, by a third this year. Yeah. So they're not carrying the big box.
Into Toys R Us, they had aisles dedicated to Star Wars.
Yep.
More than one, usually.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff is like, they're never going to sell this crap. They pumped out so much stuff. I think they actually hurt Toys R Us with a bunch of weird stuff they would pump out and like nobody would ever buy.
Just remind my wife is
a lot of
it.
Was it, Jamie?
I was saying, my wife has never been to Toys R Us.
Oh,
what?
Never.
Just take her to an Ollie's. That's usually where they all went to.
I took her to Ollie's, but it ain't as good.
No.
What was like the one? There's a couple Ollie's around here, and the one in the next city over is in the old Toys R Us, and they have Toys R Us shopping carts still.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to show you guys.
They do some really good stuff too. But I have to say, one of the guys they have on the live streams is creepy as heck.
Well,
he is usually stoned out of his mind.
Which one?
It's not that tall, skinny guy, is it?
He's like one live stream. Everybody like in the comments like, "What is this dude on?" He started like kissing the figure, going,
"Which thing are we talking about?
The guy with the glasses?"
No, it's the.
You're talking about the heavier set guy, the one with the black and gray facial hair?
The skinnier guy, and he's high as all get out.
Glasses. Yeah, receding hairline.
I couldn't tell you what he looked like, but
he's a Transformers super fan.
Okay, did you just say glasses and receding hairline? Like, that's three of us in here. Okay,
I'm the same way. So.
I still got all mine.
Show off.
I need glasses, but I just don't wear them when I work on. I've got to the age point where I can't stare at a computer screen with them on. So,
All right, so I got to show you something.
So is this?
And,
so question: was this Transformers GI Joe? What team was this? They referred to?
oh, it's their
Hasbro
legacy line
Oh,
team.
Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah.
Oh, I can look that up for you. I'm right by my PlayStation, so I can pull it up for you.
Yeah, one of the guys, like he's like creepy as I'll get out, and he's like super high all the time. Every time he's on,
I might find that video you're talking about of them kissing toys. Maybe.
people are like, "What did he just kiss that toy?"
What's he doing with RC behind the counter? Oh my God!
He wasn't wearing a mask, so we know it's not that one guy.
Wait a minute. Is his last name Ninja?
Oh, I did get some Mythic Legion stuff, but it's not toys like figures. I got their magic sets. They're like
nice.
casting stuff. So
I was going to try to become a retailer for Mythic Legions. Oh my God! I would have to.
Hey,
do
his name is Evan the Designer. Is he? He's got brown hair, right?
yeah, that's him. I think it's him.
Yeah, I'm watching it, and I'm seeing him kiss it right now.
It's not. They're not creepy.
Yes, it is. And the middle guy, the one in the middle, looks like my brother-in-law, Mark.
That's like in the comments, people are like, "What is this dude on? This guy's high."
I mean, come on now. We all have to admit we kiss an action figure if it's one that means the most to us.
I don't know about. I've never done that.
No.
I haven't either.
No.
I know one guy that did. I know one guy that did once. He kissed the Spider-Man.
I mean,
I know somebody who does other stuff with action figures, but
That's neither here nor there.
I mean,
I like these.
Just don't love your toys. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely worth. These were worth it right here. These are going to be good for like different figures.
How much were those?
I had to look them up, but I don't think they were that bad. I have to look. Check out. Is my invoice in here? No, I don't have my invoice.
Yeah, I was.
The same shipment I did get like the Mayfix Dark Knight Superman, but he's upstairs.
Mhm.
Great figure.
I was
Which
gonna
one?
become a wholesaler.
The Dark Knight Superman from Mayfix.
Oh, the Dark Knight. Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
Did you get a Batman with it?
I was about to start up a wholesale account with.
I didn't get the Batman. The Superman was on sale, but it's because
Oh, it's still on
He's
sale.
good.
I'm planning on getting that one hopefully next week. I'm gonna be going to Lexington Comic-Con, so
oh sweet.
hopefully I'll find some good stuff there.
look what you did, Jared.
I got
Look
that
what
one.
you did.
I got that one last week.
God damn it.
Did the dude kiss that one? I can't remember.
Is it maybe this one's worth more because this is the one he kissed?
Hasbro saliva on it or something.
I don't know.
Those Magic Effect kits are $25 a piece. So, get all these different effects. This is what Hasbro needs to do. You have all these super powered characters, and most of them don't have effects, or they come with the same lame effects that you get on every figure, just different
Do
colors.
you know how much money they could make if they just started making gun packs and effects pieces and power packs and just accessories
Blast,
that you could use for all their 6-inch scale figures?
Well, look
You
at
could
my.
use it for, like, for whether it's for Star Wars, for GI Joe, for Marvel Legends. It just come out with 6-inch scale accessory packs. Just generic, call them Hasbro accessory packs of varying kinds.
You mean like
McFarlane
Mattel does a pack of figure
want to
stands?
put anything in their figures anymore. So McFarlane said, "Hell with it." He created his own weapon packs, and he's making tons of money off.
Yeah.
You got Hasbro's got these two effects. You got the Kirby Crackle one, and you got the this effect, magic casting thing. That's the only two they have. Make some more.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got the little flame around the hand thing.
I mean, you got these two.
Oh yeah, those did come with the Doctor Strange, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all the figures they were come with.
Yeah. All right, so I got something that I got finished up today, and this actually goes into the video you posted today, JB. This is the best McFarlane Superman figure right here.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna full screen myself.
Oh. I
Right
put that
there.
at number
Oh, you
5.
got soft goods cape on there. Nice.
Yeah, soft goods cape. Swapped out the hands, gave him some belt loops, and put an actual good head on him. And this is now this is what McFarlane should be giving us, because this did not take much to do. Get rid of those stupid ball joints in the wrists and give him some non-Goliath-sized hands. Give us a good head sculpt and a soft goods cape, and you have a legitimate, good, classic-looking Superman right here. And
You make me feel bad I put it number 5 on my list.
You should feel bad, because it is the best one it's the best one he's done. I just made it better. So, because the one he put out, that's still the best one he's done yet. It's just I didn't like the head. It should have come with a soft goods cape, and his hands were too big.
Oh, I put in my video, I would have made it
cape,
higher, but the inaccurate trunks and the head and the big hands and the cape was an issue for me.
I didn't see. I fixed all that.
Yeah, I would have made it high. I would have made it higher, but I just the way it was, I just could not make it any higher.
It's still better than like one of the worst ones here that you put at number 2 was Hush. That thing is hideous. How dare you put that at number 2? That thing is ugly. That Hush Superman. Look, this thing looks like Bizarro next to him.
Because it's on the Bizarro body.
On the Bizarro body. That doesn't even look like Superman. It looks like Bizarro.
He keeps using Bizarro for Superman, which is ridiculous.
I mean, I could do a recount list and change it.
This thing is. I don't even know. I only own it because I'm a Superman simp, so I buy everything Superman. But like, seriously, I'm just saying.
I mean, did you see the Batman list? I mean, did you agree with
I
that?
haven't watched that one yet. I haven't watched the Batman list. I don't like Batman.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because I have a Batman shelf, but like I don't really like Batman that much.
I put Nightfall Batman number 1.
Anyway,
the Nightfall, that's one of the best fixes.
Toy Games out in the chat's asking what head is this? So this one right here, I'll show you. I'm going to do a video on this. So this is a Tony Stark Marvel Legends head that I removed the mustache from. That's all that is. It's a Tony Stark. You know, any of the Marvel Legends that come with a spare Tony Stark, like the 80th or the 20th anniversary. Because, just so you guys know, like, McFarlane does 6-inch scale figures with large legs. That's all he's doing. That's all this is. This upper torso and these arms aren't any bigger than, like, freaking Bucky Cap. So, proportionately, the head should be smaller than the one that came on here for him to look right. So, Marvel Legends, Tony Stark head, remove the mustache. And in my opinion, some people won't agree. In my opinion, better than any Superman head sculpt we've gotten from McFarlane. So
wait, what Tony Stark head is that?
You know the spare Tony Stark head that comes with like the 80th anniversary and the 20th anniversary Iron Man?
Oh, yeah.
That spare, yeah, I just did that. Yeah, that head right there. That head right there. I just removed the mustache from it. I cut it off, cut off the mustache, sanded it up, did all that. Tony Stark he's been on a bender there, man. Holy shit, he's gotten out of shape. But yeah, it's that Tony Stark head.
I might have to try that myself on mine.
And I just took an X-Acto knife, removed the mustache, took a little quadruple aught steel wool to re-smooth the area where the mustache was. And he had 2 spit curls on his head instead of 1, so I clipped the smaller of the 2 off to just leave the 1 spit curl on his forehead, since Superman only has 1. But that was it. That's all I did. I didn't paint it. I didn't do anything to it, and I just swapped it out. The skin tone's almost perfect. Not quite. It just a hint off. Not enough for me to want to repaint it.
You think you can email me a screenshot of that Superman?
Yeah, I'll send you one.
That way I might try to do that myself and
And then-
customize it.
Like I said, the hands I got off of Marvel Legend. I just removed the hands and those ball joints that the hand fits onto, and I put Marvel Legends pegs in there. And then I painted belt loops on the belt. And then I bought a cloth goods cape from GPS Lot on eBay, which was like, I think it was like $17 for the cape with the logo and everything on the back. And then I did have to I had to drill out the place to stick the cape in and glue the cape into the torso there. But
That's a good tuck, though.
yeah, it that's the best McFarlane Superman I've ever seen.
Now I
And
got a
I had
buddy.
to like put it together myself.
He customized his, and he used the Shazam Fury of the God hands for him.
Yeah, I just don't. They're still too big, and I hate those ball joint wrists. They look dumb, and there's no reason for them. When a Marvel Legend hand that has the peg and has the movement, the pivot on there, does the exact same thing without those stupid ball joint wrists, and looks 1,000 times better.
He's
So-
mimicking like import style articulation, but without doing it well.
Doing a poor job of it. And this is why I'm collecting more DC-UC stuff than I am, that's why I've gotten rid of a bunch of my McFarlane stuff, is because of I'm just tired of his crap. He's had the license for 4 years now, and it's not getting better.
I think the license expires in 2026. I think is when his expiration date is.
To date, if I had not done this modification, I would say arguably the best, other than this new one that came out that I did the mod to, arguably the best Superman he's done is still the very first one he did from 4 years ago. That's still his best Superman. The only bad part about it is it's got single jointed elbows. Other than that, that's still it hasn't gotten better. It's gotten worse as he's gone on, especially when he started using the freaking Bizarro button for Superman for some stupid reason.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
This goes along with I added something to the video selection here.
Everybody, Todd Father here, bringing you the latest in the Todd McFarlane. This is the new Batman Samurai. Batman Samurai, kind of cool, kind of cool. Got some cool shit here and there and in a package, and I make them a little bigger so they don't match up with their Hasbros, just to fuck with you, because that's what I do. I fuck with people. Turn on the light. Anyway, everybody, this is the new Samurai Batman, looking cool. Gonna come up with the 2-pack and the 3-pack and the 4-pack and the 5-pack. Gotta go buy my toys.
Dude, I saw that get posted on some of the McFarlane forums on or pages on Facebook, and people were fucking livid. I was like, dude, it's fucking.
Oh my gosh!
It's funny because first of all, he nailed Todd McFarlane's voice and the way he talks.
And where he knows Todd, it's like I don't know what that reference is. Turn on the light. It's like it's gotta be something that he knows from experience.
Yeah, it's got to be some inside joke thing. And I thought it was funny. And look, I'm not. I don't knock anybody that collects McFarlane. That's cool. I mean, it's the current DC line, and I still have some. I've just been real disappointed, and I think they can do better. And I know McFarlane can do better because McFarlane makes one of my favorite toy lines of all time, which is my Warhammer line that I have almost every one of. You know what I mean?
And
like, I know he can make good figures. That Warhammer line, and I don't even give a crap about Warhammer. It's
like what Rob said there. I think does stuff just to mess with you. But why else would you start get the DC license and not make it in scale but match up with the biggest competitor out there? That's why I don't buy most of his stuff.
Different.
Well, that's
He
why
wants to be different, but
he has these. He's got 6-inch scale figures right here that he doesn't have to make. He just has to do.
all he has to do is reissue those. Those he's not making, he's reissuing.
They're great. These are the best thing
Warner Brothers.
Remember, this was a guy years ago who claimed action figures were statues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I still remember the Terminator 3 statues he made, and I actually got one. I'm like, no, I want it to be an action figure, not a statue.
Yeah.
Well, if he really wants to compete, I mean, don't get me wrong, his stuff sells, but if he really wanted to compete in the toy market, he would make those 6-inch scale. That would
If
be
if he made those
competition.
in line with Marvel Legends, his sales would triple. I didn't buy any starting out with because they were 7-inch scale because I don't collect
I
7-inch
buy more than I do.
If
from
he
my-
was
I don't
so-
collect 7-inch scale, but what I do is collect 7-inch scale is not anything related to what he does.
if he was not so like, it's like he just has to be different.
Yeah.
He has to do something different, so it's got to be 7-inch scale. He has to do something different, so he moves completely away from what in the industry is known as Marvel Legends style articulation, which, by the way, is better. I'm sorry, Marvel Legends articulation, G.I. Joe Classifieds, what Loose Collector's doing is the same thing. What all these other companies are doing, that Marvel Legends kind of solidified as the go-to articulation style for action figures, is the best. And he has to know this, yet he's like, I'm going to do something different.
Well,
And it's not as good.
He said in an interview when this first started, 7-inch scale. And everybody asked him, why aren't you doing 6-inch? He goes, I don't want to do what everybody else does. And I get it. You can do other stuff and still keep it in 6-inch scale and do other things and make your figure stand out. You're not bowing to the industry by making a 6-inch figure. You're giving people what they want. There's a difference.
Yep.
That Toy Game says this. To be fair, Sucky 7 and NECA is 7-inch. I think he fancies himself as good as NECA. See, that's the thing. I love NECA. I don't like
NECA, I like
7 at all.
I like NECA too.
I love
The
NECA.
Dungeon- The
And
Dungeons
Tom
and Dragons
McFarlane
one I actually really like.
Is nowhere near as good as NECA. McFarlane stuff is nowhere near as good as NECA stuff.
I would wish with how good NECA's. Sorry, Quinn, go ahead.
No, it's okay. The 7-inch scale works for NECA very, very well. And it's their own thing. And that's great. Nobody bashes them for making 7-inch, for not making 6-inch. It works for NECA. It just happens to be because it's superhero market. They're after McFarlane. It's like, hey, we want it to fit in scale with everything else that's come before. Why McFarlane doesn't do that is beyond me. But
The only people that ever bashed like NECA are the toy drama channels where they they got hyper focused on like how did their tax import tariffs. So like
Oh yeah, I remember all that drama, and they were like, "Oh well, they say they import them as what was it called, disposable goods or something like that." It's like, well, yeah, they import them that way so they pay less taxes on it because of the quote unquote action figure
they were
tax.
being intellectually dishonest about the whole thing. They were bitching. See, they admit they make crappy toys.
It's like, no, they were trying to avoid paying taxes, which, by the way, very American thing to do. Okay, like
The term-
with that.
The term action figure wouldn't exist if it wasn't for doing that exact very thing. Before they were importing as dolls, and they have a higher tax tariff. So they create the new category, action figures, which originally had a lower tax import tariff. That's why that exists. Now over time, that's went up. So
anything over
Well,
6-inch,
guess what?
so McFarlane's making dolls.
I mean, I also remember in an interview, Todd said that him selling girl toys to boys would turn them into serial killers. So,
yeah, that's true too.
Oh, that Bizarro. Too bad. That Bizarro is way better than the other one we've gotten. Too bad the Batman is ass.
The Batman's not actually bad. And he has thigh swelling.
The Batman has the old symbol on his chest behind the other one. And it's obvious.
I know. They did. They molded it that way on purpose.
They reuse the.
It looks
the
like
Dark Knight Returns body bucks
Yep.
for
the
these.
Dark Knight Returns
Dark
emblem
Knight
is still
Returns,
there.
Batman had to have thigh swivels to ride the horse.
The Batman Returns emblem is still behind. They just glued that one on top of the
Actually, no. When they did that torso, it was already open, so they had to sculpt the symbol and
they
fill
filled
that
it
gap
in
in his chest.
in the exact shape of the Dark Knight Returns logo.
Yeah, and just flipped it
Instead
upside
of
down
just-
is all they did.
Instead of just making a new torso that didn't have that on there.
It is a separate piece.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
Well,
they
they're
glued it.
always a separate piece.
No,
but
not this Bat logo. The one behind it.
Yeah, they've just filled it in. They just like used a filler piece of plastic to fill it in, and didn't like say, hey, you know what? Maybe we should remold this to where, you can't obviously see the old logo behind there, so it doesn't look cheap.
Now with McFarlane getting Walking Dead license back, anybody wants them? Fine. If you want a Walking Dead figure, this is what to get. This is 1/12 scale Mezco style. Rick Grimes.
I look.
It comes with a comic book style head too.
I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. Not more so the comic than the show in the later seasons. Although I love the first 7 seasons, but I would absolutely buy some well done Walking Dead figures. Unfortunately, the last time he did them, they were 5-inch scale, didn't fit in with anything. And I just wasn't that I'm not gonna if it's not at least 6-inch scale, I don't care. 5-inch, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hope that him getting the license back equals some good figures. Again, I always want to like the stuff that comes out. I don't talk shit about McFarlane because I don't like him or I'm happy that he makes stuff that I don't like. I wish he did make stuff that I wish everything he made was stuff that I liked, like I like that Warhammer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hope that his Walking Dead stuff is awesome. I hope it is. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know, but I hope it's good.
This looks really good. This is going to be $82. It's like a Mezco style 1/12 scale.
Yeah, and isn't that the one that comes? You can do the TV or the comic version. Yeah,
there's the comic book head right there.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Who's making that? I saw a picture of it. I didn't see who was making it.
That is Kraken Studios.
There you go. See, that's awesome looking.
Yep. Now it is unlicensed, but it looks good.
Yeah.
At least I think it's unlicensed. I don't know.
Is that going to be at like?
Well, yeah, they're calling it Zombie Killer, not Rick Grimes, so it's unlicensed.
You know what the funny thing is? How is it an unlicensed companies are making toys a lot better than some official companies?
100%. It's I don't
like
just,
look
I
at
mean,
Mezco, look at Mezco's, for example, how high their prices are in their soft goods figures.
Yeah. Yep. And here
that happens with like Transformers all the time, right? Like you've told me about that many times.
Mm-hmm.
How a lot of the third-party unlicensed stuff is way better than what Hasbro's putting out.
Well,
and
yep.
Even stuff like this, and I don't know, you tell me, but like I picked this up on freaking AliExpress, and this figure is awesome.
I've got that one, but it's the premium finish.
And it's AliExpress. I think I paid $15 for it. You know what I mean?
It's a really good one.
And it's like I couldn't have if you had told me this was Hasbro, I'd have been like, all right, cool. You know, don't ask me to transform it.
But, nope.
And these are very well, I've got them pre-ordered. They were actually cheaper than I was expecting.
I want to pre-order them, but I'm just like, I don't care enough about those characters. Like they look like cool figures. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet.
That was the cable.
They are cheaper on 5K toys, but you will have to pay shipping. Shipping's gonna be. I think I talked to one of the regulars on the channel. He said the shipping should be around about $10. So you can get these at $64 a piece out there, and plus $10 shipping, $12 shipping.
It's cheaper to go to 5K toys than it is BBTS.
Yes.
Yeah, because BBTS is selling for what, $74.95?
So yeah,
80.
Yeah.
Almost 80 something.
Oh, we got a super chat here. Justin says NECA's line of horror film characters are second to none. True. Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Chucky, Leatherface, just to name a few. McFarlane dropped the ball with the Walking Dead action figures. Yeah, he did.
Okay,
I don't know why he decided
75.
to do 5-inch scale stuff when he put those figures out however many years ago now it's been. That didn't make any sense to me. Nobody cares about 5-inch. If it's not Motu Origins, there are no successful 5-inch lines out. Like nobody cares about 5-inch scale stuff.
the only 5-inch stuff I like right now, I like these things here.
Those are cool, but that's different too. I mean, like
these are like little model kits.
Yeah,
and they're like little action masters. I like them. But if I'm going to talk about like this, I don't want this in 5-inch scale.
No.
Yeah. Well, guys, I need to start closing up the store.
Oh yeah, got to close up after all the money you took from me this week.
Yeah, right. Of course.
He's like, hey, I get to close early today.
If Quinn ever took a vacation, he'd go down to Florida if all he got from me this week.
Vacation? What the hell's that? I only take 2 days off per year. which is Christmas and Thanksgiving. Other than that, I'm here 320 hours a month.
He's totally there 7 days a week.
Yep.
He's there 7 days a week.
Well, actually, 364 days this year because of leap year. So, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Anyways, guys.
All right, later, Quinn.
Later, Quinn. Thank
Thank you for bullying me today, you bastard. Anyway. No, Jen, I'm not going to transform it. I did actually, if you watch, I did a video of that when I got it. And I did transform one of them. I don't remember which one for the video. I didn't transform it on camera, but I showed one transformed to show you what it looked like when it was in truck mode. So I have transformed it once.
They want the figure to be transformed. I could probably transform mine.
I see some of these because I watch some channels that do a lot of Transformers.
Let me get mine.
Yeah, I do. I watch some channels that do a lot of Transformers, and a lot of these Transformer channels, they transform it on camera. Yeah. And I'm watching this like, how the fuck are you doing that? Like, I don't like, especially now with like you know the leader class and all this stuff like that.
I love Transformers, but I don't do a lot of reviews because they're basically like when you do a Transformers review, it's like 3 reviews in one. You got your robot mode, your transformation, and your vehicle mode, and that's if it's only a single transformation. So
and well, most of the videos I watch that are on Transformers, they're much longer videos than people doing stuff on Marvel Legends and stuff like that, because there's a lot more to cover. Because you're basically doing like a full 8-minute review of just the transformation and showing that, and giving people advice on, okay, well, you want to tuck this one this way, and make sure and watch out for that when you do this, and all this. And I'm just like, I can't. No, I would never do it. I would never do reviews like that.
I would just do like, here's in robot mode, snap my fingers, transitions to vehicle mode.
Yeah, that's what I did for that Optimus Prime.
I did a few Transformer reviews where I did transform them on camera, and it's like, I'm just going to do like cut and just not show the transformation. Imgo is a good Transformer reviewer, and he does separate videos of just transformations. So he's like one of the better Transformer reviewers that I like to go to.
Can I just tell you, I discovered a new channel here about a month ago, I guess. I just got to give them a shout out real quick. They're way bigger than me. They don't need a shout out from me, but I'm going to do it anyway. He is 100% Transformers, and me not caring that much about Transformers, I still watch him because he is ridiculously entertaining. It's this channel called Perspective End. Have y'all heard of it?
Perspective End. I don't think
that sounds familiar to me.
He is like legitimately entertaining to listen to and watch, even though you never see anything but his hands on camera. Just giving him a shout out. Like, I don't even like Transformers. I watch every video he posts.
I have to check it out. I like Transformers. That's actually some of my favorite reviews. Like when I'm doing my toy reviews, you never see me. It's just my hands.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to balance out between showing yourself and doing the toy.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of YouTubers who like showing themselves on camera when they do their toy reviews, but it's like you're drawing your attention away from what you're actually reviewing, and people are more focusing on you. Yeah. So,
if it's done well, I don't mind if they're on camera. Like, there's this one channel called Nostalgia Unboxed, and he does like a dual camera thing where he's got a camera at him and he's got a camera pointed down on his hands, and he does like a split screen. Yep. And so he's talking to the camera while he's playing with the toy, and you're seeing both of them. That's cool. I like that because I care more about the toy than I do your face. You know what I'm saying? But if you can do both at the same time, awesome.
I think Pixel Dan does it really well when he doesn't show himself till it's like comparison time.
Yeah.
Then it's not overly. He's a super nice guy. He's probably like one of the nicest YouTubers ever.
I mean, I'm just starting now. I've only been on YouTube for like almost 7 months, so.
Hey, I've been on just a little bit of time compared to Matt.
Well, okay, on this channel, I've only been doing this for less than 2 years. My other channel I've been doing for 14 years, but that has nothing to do with toys or anything like that. I am an experienced YouTuber, but not a toy tuber.
So you
Toy tuber. Every time I hear toy tuber, I always think, what?
But I do like the packaging on these figures. I like the wide box. It's going to show all the accessories.
Yeah, it's cool.
These things are
They're
gonna come
very
with
nice.
a lot of stuff. And the weapons are even unique to the figures. They're not. You're getting some reuse on like the hands and the main bodies, but you got unique arms and unique boots. All these overlays, gears, all unique. So you actually have a.
I'm going to tell you all this. This is just basically Lobo and Cable together.
Oh, absolutely! It's
Yeah. It's just
well,
Lobo with face
he did
paint.
like help design, create Cable. So this is basically
Mhm.
homage to his own creation. Now, my only real little bit of critique for this, I would get rid of the veins on the legs because he's wearing pants. You wouldn't see veins on your coming through your pants.
What if they're skin tight like spandex?
Still wouldn't.
On where the veins are.
Yeah, now get rid of the veins on the legs. Well, these are the resin prototypes, so these will more than likely change.
Yeah.
It's
When are
kind
these
of
due to release? Have they said get a release date yet?
Third quarter 2024.
So probably September, October.
Yep.
Something like that.
They said if these, I watched their YouTube video, like they were talking about these. Dave from Loose Collectors said if these do really well, the next wave of extreme figures will be 4. There'll be 4 characters.
Mm.
Okay.
Which I would, in the same video, he had a comic book of Prophet on his desk. It's only like, so I'm kind of willing to bet it'd be Prophet would be one of them, and they would probably just use this body again.
I'm much more interested in Prophet than I am them two.
Yes, if Prophet was one of these, like I rather have. I like
Apple.
Cabot. I'm not really big on Blood Wolf, so I would rather
Does he
have.
still own Chapel? I forget. Did we talk about this before?
I don't know who owns Chapel right now, because Chapel was part of Youngblood, but
Yeah.
Chapel was also connected to the origin of Spawn. So I wonder if some of that stuff with what caused Rob to lose the license to Youngblood with dealing with Todd, because there seems a little bit of hard feelings there with Rob toward Todd.
Yeah, apparently they have something. Toy Game's got a good idea. We need Savage Dragon and Bad Rock. Yeah, last Savage Dragon we got was that Toy Biz Legendary Heroes, right? Was the last Savage Dragon that we got? Which I've tried picking him up before. He's so damn expensive that no, not spending. I mean, I would love a Savage Dragon figure. I'm not spending that much on one though.
Yeah, these do look cool, and I'm going to go ahead and pre-order them because I like them. I want to see this line kind of. I want to be help it succeed because I want to see what the next 4 are going to be.
You know what we need? Oh, let me rephrase. You know what I need, Jared? I need you to make me a Savage Dragon figure out of the Hercules body.
I think Harker's actually making one of those for himself.
Actually, Hercules big enough? I don't know if Hercules. He's the right shape, but I don't know if he's big because Savage Dragon is big. I don't know.
It's about the same size as the Legendary Comic Book Heroes Savage Dragon, but the Savage Dragon had bigger arms. The arms were huge on that dragon figure. I used to have it, but I sold a lot of my Legendary Comic Book Hero figures off. Let's see. We got this Deathstroke coming out.
Named with Hell just said Cyberforce and Shadowhawk.
Oh, those would be all great.
Yeah.
I would love a Wetworks line because those characters were badass looking. Remember Wetworks, all the fucking military decked out. Just, dude, they were sweet. They were awesome.
And the original creator, I think, still owns Wetworks. So
I think something happened to Wolf Portasio because he doesn't really do anything anymore. Because there was stuff going on in the 90s. That's why his book was. I think he had like family members die, or something was going on, because that's why his book was only coming out like once every 4 to 6 months, and eventually he just stopped doing it and he left Image because he had personal issues going on. Great artist though, man. I liked him when Jim Lee left Uncanny X-Men and did X-Men, and they brought in Will Portasio to do Uncanny X-Men. I liked his artwork better than Jim Lee's.
Well, the Wetworks just had some just crazy dynamic art.
Oh yeah.
This is not the same as these. These are actually a different line. They're called Blokies. They're like chibi style Transformers. Like they're the same.
We talked about those a few weeks ago.
Yep. This is the Wave 3 that's been revealed. You get a Bumblebee, a Optimus and Magnus colors. Without Magnus without armor. You get Side Swap, Red Alert, Slag, and you get 2 Slags, one in Dino mode and one in Robot mode. Soundwave, which that's not the Bone Crusher.
These look like they're 4 inches.
Yeah, these are little small ones. There's Scavenger. That's a metallic Soundwave. There's 2 Soundwaves. Yep, you get them.
Should we warn children that watch the stream? Say, do not put these in your mouth like old Robo does.
Yeah, do not eat the figures.
Do not put them in your mouth.
They look so delicious with that candy-colored red.
The Slag looks really good. I know they don't call him Slag anymore. They call him Slug, but it's Slag.
We don't call him Slag anymore. Oh wait, never mind. Isn't that like a British? That's a British slang term for slut, isn't it?
Yes,
I think it is. Slag.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what it is. Who cares? We're on the war. We can say what we want. We don't have to use British words. Nobody calls it aluminium.
Well, apparently they still call them Slag. I don't know if that's just what the news site was calling it. POW's call them Slag, but I'm not going to call them Slug. Which, yeah. These are new Legacy reveals. These are Amazon exclusives, which this 2-pack I went ahead and ordered because I love the Deluxe Insecticons. We already got one of them. That's part of a multi-pack, which we got one left to get, which will probably be part of another multi-pack. But this one bugs me. I want the Jet. I don't want this one. This is Transformers Prime version. A character been done up in more G1 style, which I don't care about. I want this guy. It's a Trigger bot. A TriggerCon. They teamed him up with a character he has no connection with.
You could probably buy it, sell one, and keep the other.
Yeah, it's true. Where they end up, if I do that, though, I end up just keeping them both. Because I don't sell too much stuff. But it's and it makes that 2-pack expensive buying a 2-pack because that's a Void. I think these are both Voyager class.
Well, if you sell one, you make half your money back. So,
of course, right now we got that new Kids Warehouse site, so it's $60 for the pair, which is cheaper than buying a single Voyager. No, that's a Deluxe and a Voyager. Okay, yeah.
Aku just said raffle off the extra.
And I don't think YouTube lets you do raffles stuff.
They can't do raffles on YouTube. It's considered gambling across state lines. Don't ask me how I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to know.
Don't. You don't want to get that email from YouTube saying cease and desist.
Now, this is the site we've recently been getting stuff from. They get stuff like Amazon exclusives and other figures. They get them cheap, and they got Transformers.
I was just looking at this
moments.
earlier
John
today.
Cena.
They had a couple. They had the what did they have? They had a couple of Transformers that I was eyeballing. Yeah, scroll through it. Yeah, okay. They had Cyclonus, and I was like, okay, yeah, Cyclonus and Starscream were the two I was looking at.
This
I
is
like that Starscream.
This is an Amazon exclusive too.
Yeah,
that's Cyclonus. The Starscreams from Armada.
That's a cool looking Starscream. I dig that look for him.
This was a Amazon. I think this was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. This Shattered Glass Magnus. Yeah, that's a Pulse exclusive figure that's on this Kids Warehouse or Kids Wish. What is it called? Kids Warehouse.
Yeah.
And for $45. I just don't care for the Shattered Glass timeline stuff. It's the universe where the Autobots are evil and the Decepticons are good guys. So the Autobot logos are purple and the Decepticon logos are red, but they still look the same. The logos still have the same shape.
If they're the good guys, why are they still calling themselves Decepticons? I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, it's like John Cena, like in the Bumblebee news, like they literally call themselves Decepticons.
Yeah.
Is it not obvious?
But this was a Target exclusive. This Prowl, which hit Ollie's too. So they got Marvel Legends on here too. So this is in G.I. Joe Classified.
They don't have a huge selection, but they have really good deals on the stuff they have.
Oh yeah,
and like it's a good wear. I mean, it's essentially like Ollie's online. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And they get new stuff all the time, but their prices will fluctuate sometimes with like stuff is going up and down. Like they didn't have this last time, I believe, did they? The barbecue?
I don't think so.
That's $7.99. You get Outbacks for $10. One of the twins for $7, and
dude, if you want an army build Crimson Bats, this is the place to go.
$13.
Yeah.
Oh, they got both the twins. I'm sorry. Just got an Outback in between them.
Oh, Sits for Life in the chat says might be picking up the Mezco Christopher Reeve Superman, the one in the big can. Yeah, Quinn's got a couple of those. And had I not just bought that Mezco Spider-Man, I would probably pick that one up. But I can't afford another Mezco right now. Mezco is something that you can only afford to buy once in a while. So I blew my Mezco load on the Spider-Man, which I'm happy with. I love Spider-Man. But
there's the Origins Point and Dread and the Talon Fighter for $20. Terraclaw Skeletor. But yeah, they got such great deals on this site. That 5-pack got it for $70.
Wish they get
if you're customizing and wanting fodder, go here.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Everything's cheap. The only one that's weird is like this 2-pack here. I bought it when it first went on the website for $34.99. For some reason, it jumped up to $60. Oh, Matt! Somebody pointed out on the Discord for Collector Express Discord. This Nebula has a waist twist. It's underneath the belt.
Yeah.
And she's like the only female Marvel Legends with waist twist.
I've got her. I've got two of her because I got one that I turned into a Mystique, and then I've got the original one over there, or up there. Somewhere. I don't know.
My wife had that Nebula, is which she's got that one.
We got some new mainline listings that are going to be coming out. So this is after Legacy. The next mainline afterwards. They keep keep everything fresh. It's basically the same line. They just rebrand it. It's been like War for Cybertron, or what's it? The different ones, Kingdom and
Rise of the Beast.
But they keep it's still a G1 style like line. Well, it's actually a cross generational line, but they just rebrand it so often. After Kingdom, and they went to the Legacy, then the Legacy Evolution, and then they're going to do. I think they did two different Legacy like sublines, and then it's going to be whatever it is after. I think it's Generation Prime is the next one. We're going to get new Aerobots, Fallen, and Armada Red Alert. Got a long list. We got Animated Wasp, Fireflight was out there. Air Raid, Solus Prime, Alchemist Prime, Crasher, Lux Swindle, which is Cometicons too. We're getting the combiners there. Oh, there's Venom. That's the last part to get her the deluxe Insecticons. Macronus, Skydive, Aerobot, Slingshot Aerobot, Voyager Prima. Don't know who that one is. There's a Red Alert. It's also getting like rescue, like G1 style rescue bots, which is kind of wild. This goes along with the HasLab Robots in the Sky Skybite. Alpha Trion, which that'd be a good one to get. Flatline, The Fallen, a G2 colored Grimlock, and a Onyx Prime. So no Silverbolt for probably the next wave before the Aerobots. So the previous list of these two, they had listed Constructicons. So we're getting multiple turns for. This is one of the things that's pissed everybody off, though. This 5-pack. These 4 we've all gotten in these color schemes, the cartoon color schemes, and like the with the transparent chest pieces. Well, Jazz, I think the first time we're getting the cartoon color on Jazz, but an Earth Mode Hound. We have not gotten Earth Mode Hound, and I have all these. So, hey, if you want an Earth Mode Hound, you got to spend $110 to get this set.
Jesus.
To buy 4 characters that you already have. Oh, show off. got Transform Prime on the screen. That's like a bit of point of contention on the in the Transformer collector groups. Like everybody's like, why are you making us buy all these? Which I'm not going to buy it just to get this one. They're bound to do a single release in more like a repaint of them. Yeah, because right now it's got the light blue windshield for the tune colors. So they're bound to be doing like a regular color release later on. They're going to do this to maximize like their profits. So, hey, if you want this, you got to buy this.
I could see them doing that one, the one you just got off of, like the military one. I could see them do that in like a dark gray or a sort of navy green color if they repaint it. If
they do it like in the regular like hound colors, a little bit darker green. So like part of the anime too, they do the tires in like a grayish tone. I want black tires. I want the regular darker color scheme. So I'll skip on that. We got official product images of the new Joe's pre-orders. I pre-ordered all these. We got Doc, which I'm looking so forward to looking at Doc. I want Dial Tone and not Dial Tone. What's the other one I want? But yeah, I'm getting all these. Did you notice in the live stream they pointed out people were making fun of the teeth on this figure? And
I pre-ordered that one.
Laney was like, hey, this is a fun little fact. The teeth on this is actually the designer's teeth. He's had a dental scan. Jesus. Just to make everybody like, hey, you're making fun of somebody's actual real teeth. They're talking about like he's Bubba from Forrest Gump. I like shrimp.
That's probably just pointing out, oh, no, this figure has real teeth now, so you can buy it.
And they're showing off like this is actually a firmer plastic so it won't droop.
Yeah, I got that one pre-ordered as well.
You gotta get all the dreadnoughts.
Have to.
They're doing such a good job on these. Jinx, great sculpt. And they actually did a really nice Asian head sculpt. I actually follow the sculptor on Facebook, and they definitely need to make sure he does a lot of head sculpts for them because they kind of fail at doing Asian head sculpts a lot because they look bored a lot when they do head sculpts. But this looks great.
So Toy Games, real quick. I don't know yet if I'm getting Goblin. Maybe not. I haven't decided yet.
I got Goblin pre-ordered.
Yeah, he's already up, like ready to like ship out on BBTS right now. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I love this one. So I might. I'm 50-50 on it right now. Then Sith Relight says, I'll be trading a large portion of my McFarlane figures for it, getting rid of everything except Superman, Super Family, and Titans. Oh, for the Chris Reeves Mezco Superman? Yeah, I would too. It'd be worth it because that Mezco Superman is awesome. Like, really, really awesome. I've seen it up close and personal at Quinn's shop, and it's a great looking figure.
I think with this $40 McFarlane Superman he's released, I think we'll get a Christopher Reeve Superman before we know it.
Yeah, the body is really good. I saw somebody post a picture, did a review on it, and it looks really good. It's a brand new body, and it's not Bizarro. What do you guys think about
actually, that body isn't originally from Bizarro. It's from Infected Superman.
Bizarro was first, though.
Was it, or was it Infected Superman?
No, Bizarro was first.
Bizarro was first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I know some people call it the Infected Superman body, but when I hear that, it's like, but Bizarro came out first. Because I bought Bizarro when it was out. Then not long right afterwards, they released Infected Superman as part of Bill figure.
Okay.
But what do you guys think about the new packaging? I like the windows. Of course, windows being back, I love. But what about the new deco?
It's a little boring, honestly, compared to the old deco.
I like the original packaging as well.
Yeah.
Well, hey, at least we got our window, though.
That's true. We got our windows back. But I do miss the really cool artwork. I guess they're not going to have artists do artwork. Remember, they have the artist series. They would really highlight the artists and stuff about doing the artwork on the characters. I guess they decided to save money and not hire artists to do that no more.
They might just start using AI images.
They could. Now, this was a must for me because I got the Hiss tank. And not so subtly, too, Lenny was saying, pointed out the fact the hitch can actually change heights for different vehicles to tow it because they're totally going to recolor the Vamp as the Cobra version. I need one for this. There's my little trailer hitch. I tried to get Cannon to make me some truck nuts for it until in the meantime, but he wouldn't.
How bright is the hologram light?
Oh, I never did put batteries in it because batteries leaving something other. No. Snake eyes hanging on for dear life. I was just yanking them around. But yeah, I ordered two of these. One for my Hiss tank and one for the Vamp recolor. Because when they said you can reposition the tow hitch for different vehicles, it's like they're recolored in the Vamp. It's like that'd be silly not to. But this is a Pulse exclusive set. Basically, everything Hiss tank related has been Pulse exclusive. And we got digital renders. This is good for everybody who missed out on the Eels. We're getting a reissue of the Eels, a little slight redeco. Those were a pain to get. I looked up in the couple I got, but everybody else they sold it out fast. This right here is a must get. Classic Beachhead, and with this classic Beachhead, you know what that means, don't you? We're going to get the black and blue Snake Eyes because this would be the body to use.
Oh, yeah.
The black and blue Snake Eyes.
I didn't think about that.
Textured sweater type deal like Beachhead wears. And we're getting the recolored Snow Serpent.
Have any of you ever seen a Valor vs. Venom, that G.I. Joe animated movie? I feel like that's sort of forgotten, G.I. Joe media, Valor vs. Venom.
I haven't seen that.
It's actually really good. It's more about Cobra turning people in with animal DNA and mutating them, and he actually mutates General Hawk.
I do like this. This is the first for the line too. They made a rider for the bike because when they made the motorcycle originally, there was no driver for it. We got a driver now. We're using one of the
One of the female trooper bodies.
Yeah, we're using her. I think that's what they're using.
It looks more like the Baroness body.
No, it is the new trooper, female trooper body.
Okay.
It's not that. It's the trooper, but you were right the first time.
Oh, all right.
What is that thing called again? The ferret? Right? Isn't that what I think it's what it's called, right? It's the Cobra Ferret?
Yeah, Cobra Ferret. Yeah.
Okay.
This sold out fast on Pulse. I think it's pre-order on Target. Which I don't have a red card, so I don't pre-order anything. But I like Deuce. He comes with his Ma Deuce. And it's just... they're going to make me buy this just because I want the gun. Because the original, the one that came as Amazon exclusive in this style, came with that silly toy minigun.
You're talking about the first Roadblock.
The Roadblock was the Amazon exclusive. It came with the minigun that comes on the motorcycle from and it's just too big for any human being to actually hold. It's the size of a machine gun that would be like on the A-10 Warhawk.
I have that Amazon one.
Yep. I got it. It's a great figure, but I don't display it with the gun it come with because
I have to stretch his legs out just to get him to stand with that minigun. Like, he can't even stand up straight with it.
This is the gun he should have came with from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely.
You mean you don't like the giant Nerf gun?
No. The only reason why they did the looks for those Joes in the beginning was because a video game was coming out.
Yep. It looked too much like Fortnite. It looked like a cross between G.I. Joe and Fortnite.
Yeah.
They thought they was like, oh, we'll just for years they was like nobody be interested in war toys. But definitely like these. This is all from the live stream. We already saw product imaging. It said the missiles are 9 inches long for the trailer. And the original design, like Lenny said, he was wanting them to be like 12 inches long. Definitely, they're just knocking it out of the park, the Joe team. More product imaging. And we got the Hiya Toys Evolved Godzilla from the new movie. And 7 inch tall, $51.
I don't know. I would love to get some of those things, but they don't make them big enough. And I would pay more money to have like a big, like 2 foot tall Godzilla,
right?
As opposed to 7 to 10 inches tall. It's like, what am I gonna do with that? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a 2 foot tall Godzilla, I can put next to my my GI Joes, my 3 3/4 and 4 inch Joes or something, and have it look cool. I can't do anything with like a 10 inch or less. I can't look. I'm just telling you, I can't do anything with 10 inches or less. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it ain't like bigger than 10 inches, I don't want it.
It's 2 inches home, basically.
Yeah. Come on.
Now that Godzilla, when the trailer came out, the one you were showing, the Hiya Toys Godzilla, someone actually in the comments of the trailer actually said, "Well, now Godzilla's gay now."
What?
Yeah, all because he's glowing pink.
Oh my god.
Somebody actually said in the comment section of the trailer when it was revealed that Godzilla's gone gay now because he's glowing reddish pink.
That's
it's not the first time a Godzilla's glowing that color.
I
do like this evil color. I like Magnoid robot android stuff. I was tempted to get the first. I didn't really get the first version of it, but now they got an evil version of it, which
you could put that with RoboCop.
It was basically the Turtles version of RoboCop, I believe.
You put it with RoboCop.
His
Be
gun's
like
kind of
Murphy
like Shockwave.
Be like old Murphy and Rex, dynamic duo.
I just never got into the animated stuff, turtle stuff, but the turtles, negatives to turtle stuff is they're phenomenal. I don't know why anybody would buy the Super 7 ones when you can just buy these.
Yeah, they're way better and they're cheaper. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. You
And
come
they've got the movie line, they've got the comic line, they've got the cartoon line, they got the Archie comic line. Like, they have everything. I don't know why you would buy
the
Super
only
7.
thing they don't do is the toy version, which what Super 7's doing.
Yeah.
And
I mainly have NECA. Like, all I've got is like the first movie NECA turtle figures, and then I've got the 2 Last Ronin figures. If you've seen those 2 videos I did of Raphael and Ronin.
Yeah.
we got the new McFarlane pre-orders. We got the first appearance Batman with soft goods cape. So
And
he
purple
can do
gloves.
soft goods.
I
Purple
saw multiple people who are obviously not hardcore Batman fans, but yet claiming to be on all the McFarlane forums, going, "Why does he have purple gloves?"
Because he had. My question is,
If you are not a fan of Batman, if you ask why does he have purple gloves,
Why
This
did he
would
make? Why is his gloves purple? Is that just? I saw people like, "Is that just the prototype?" No.
you know, the funny thing is he can't even hold that wrench. He can't even hold it.
well, my question is, why does he have a grip hand and one with a trigger finger? Because he does those accessory sets with weapons packs.
Yes.
'Cause
And
here's
originally
another little
Batman-
secret for you. First appearance Batman,
carried
shot
in
people.
1911.
He would carry a gun and shoot people.
Yes.
Here's an issue I got with it. Here's my issue I've got with this Batman. It's because it's using the year 2 body buck, which is going to make him too big to the other league members.
So I love that head sculpt and the cape, and I love the touch of the purple gloves. I hate that buck. That is
I do too.
horrible buck to use for that version of Batman. The head sculpt looks phenomenal. That's a great head sculpt. Like, even not
That's a 10 right
yeah,
there.
it looks
I
fantastic.
wanted to see this, but this sold out everywhere.
Oh, I was gonna. I tried to get it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, it sold out fast everywhere.
But I'm pretty content
I
with
got the first release too.
I told somebody what would have made this Batman better. Replace the overall symbol with the full bat symbol.
Oh yeah.
Because we already had 2 with this oval symbol, so you might as well give him the full black symbol for this one.
Oh, that's coming. Don't worry about it. It's
Well, plus,
McFarlane, remember?
Oh, I know it's coming. I'm just
Well,
pointing it out.
Nightfall, he never wore black in Nightfall.
No, he didn't. He always wore blue.
He didn't
This
wear
is just
black
a retail
until
to sell more toys. That's all it is. This is not
until he
there's
came back after he was able to defeat John Paul Valley. That's when he wore black. He actually had an all black suit like the '89 Batman movie for a while.
I mean, it's a good figure. I've got the San Diego Comic-Con one, so
Yeah, I do too. I've got the regular one and the SDCC one, and they're the best Batman figure that McFarlane's made.
it is the best one. It's took 4 years for him to finally do it, just like Wonder Woman.
Which he's still not done the proper version of the first version of this one. He released it as the gold label at Walmart, and the colors were completely wrong. Then he retools it and does this version, and I don't think anybody cares about this version.
I could see somebody mainly buying this because it was the version that came in a Batman 2-pack of DC Universe Classics.
Here's the thing: with what the Azrael figure, the first one costs now, because on the secondary market, why wouldn't you just buy the DC UC version? You can still buy that one for like $35.
I got that
It's a
one.
figure.
I got that one.
It's a way better figure.
I got it in both the blue and the red in Mattel.
Yeah.
SHP Arts is doing more into the Spider-Verse figures. We're getting Spider-Punk.
Actually looks good. I like that one. I saw the pictures of that, and it legitimately looks good, unlike the last 3 Spider-Man figures they put out that have those horrible hip and shoulder joints. That thing actually looks cool. I like that.
I've got the Sentinel Peter Parker and then the Mafex Peter B. Parker. I don't have no Miles.
I did like the looks of their Spider-Man 2099. It had all that texture on the
Spider-Man
suit.
2099 looked great.
That was a good one.
But that's pretty cool. And he got his unmasked head, which I still don't understand how that hair goes in that mask.
It's a cartoon. Just let it be. Just let it be.
Don't ask questions. Come on.
No, you can never ask questions when it comes. Hey, it's.
I have to say that with a lot of Spider-Man characters. Or the Spider-Man mask are like Time Lord technology, where it's like bigger on the inside.
It's kind of like if you're asking questions like, oh, how does Tom and Jerry survive all the stuff they do to each other? You're like, oh, it's a cartoon. That's the simplest answer you can give for why you can fit that big hair in a mask.
We're getting the SH Figure Arts Ahsoka from the series.
I haven't picked up any of the SH Figure Arts Star Wars stuff. I picked up some Star Wars Mafex and Revoltech, and but I picked up a variety of different Star Wars stuff, but never any of the SH Figure Arts stuff.
I don't know about these two head sculpts. This one is a good.
That metal one does not look good.
That does not look
the
like
Stern one looks good. The other two.
The one on the right looks like she just smelled a fart.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
And the middle one's where she's doing the business. Like,
so it's like what we have here is the 3 stages of needing to take a shit. It's when everything's fine, you don't know yet, but you're like, you're getting a little serious because I feel like something may be coming on. Then the second one is when you're actually taking a shit, and then the third one is when you smell the damage that you've just done, and you're like,
or you can play it in reverse too. It's like you smell a fart, and it's like oh, I got shit, and it's like afterwards,
I just thought of something.
You feel, and then afterwards you feel fine, but kind of a little contemplative.
I just had an idea back to that picture you was talking about the Ahsoka faces. You should make that like if somebody pays money, it pops up the picture and it's a fart sound.
I like that.
That'd be the best thing.
We're getting a Mondo glow in the dark Scare Glow. That's a big, giant, 15-inch tall glow in the dark, like a original style design, but it's got translucent parts where you can see the bones and stuff. It's going to be articulated just like an original one, but it glows in the dark.
That thing is gonna break the moment you take it out of the box.
Oh, speaking of glow in the dark, I don't know if you know this, Don or Matt. The Data Man you bought.
Yeah, your comment. I saw your comment.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you saw the comment or not.
I saw the comment. Yes, I did. I didn't know that. Honestly, I just saw them. Dude, they were selling for like $10 or $12. I can't remember. And I was like, sold.
When you turn your lights out in the room, and then it's like you'll see. What's that glowing over?
I already got him up there, so it's a great looking figure, man. Like I love that figure.
There's another Hiya Toys Godzilla.
So
that's
what?
Like 2014 Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They look good. Just wish they were bigger.
Yeah.
Were they 7 inches tall or are they 1/18?
Yeah, they're 7 inches tall at the head.
7 inch.
So technically, if you have an ant farm, this is a great scale of figure to put next to your ant farm to terrorize.
Not a bad idea.
Probably scale with too. I think they make we call it the Pacific Rim robots. What do they call them?
Jaegers. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. They're actually I've got a couple of the Diamond Select Jaegers. They're really nice. I like them.
Got the Target exclusive Falcon Cap.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I didn't order that thing. I didn't.
Who cares about Falcon Cap?
I wanted it.
Which has not been kept in America for, in the comics for 6-7 years now.
Captain America for like a hot second, and that's it.
They're only reissuing this Falcon because the new movie going to be coming out this year.
Yeah. Which one things, but a lot of things I didn't like about the Falcon Winter Soldier series. When that armored truck is going off the edge and he's able to push it back, he don't have super strength.
Yeah, what the hell?
And his suit is not like Iron Man's suit. It's just the wings.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
He would have
the
been.
season-
It would have killed him.
I think what would have been better if they just had Sam be Captain America and then he's contemplating about staying as Cap or not throughout the series instead of him working at being Captain America.
But they should have just went the comic storyline and let Bucky be Cap because he did it.
I would have rather had.
He
I
did
would rather
He
had.
did it in
Bucky
honor of
be
his
Cap.
friend who died and as a redemption for himself as well.
It actually meant something when he became Captain America.
Most definitely.
Oh, real quick, Toy Gains in the chat's asking, doesn't SH Figure Art scale too small? Yes, it does scale too small because they're true
are.
60 scale figures. Now, some of the ones I have work. Like I've got some Spider-Man figures that work well as like a teenage Spider-Man that I've got in my Spider-Man display. And I've got some of them work, some of them don't. It depends on the character, and what you're going for.
Black Series is closer to a true 1/12 scale too.
Yeah, they're definitely smaller. Yeah.
The Dragon Ball figure arts are like 5. They're close to 6 inch, but under. They're under the 6 inch mark, like
Yeah, I would
5
say
point.
That's probably about the only like kind of 5.5 inch line I have is like the Dragon Ball stuff. They are short. They're smaller than anything they
They
make.
are. I was
When
trying
I
to
had,
think of the exact
before I got
height.
rid of my SH Figure Arts Dragon Balls, the only one that scaled well at all with like Marvel Legends and stuff was Piccolo. He was huge. He was like 6.5 inches tall. Piccolo was a big dude. And
That's
that
like-
was,
got now.
that's one I had. That was my favorite one of all those figures. But
The
This
only
thing is
stuff I've got,
impressive.
the only stuff I've got in Dragon Ball is the model kits.
The
I
model
kept
kit
a
is
few of
nice.
them.
that thing's cool. That's the same as my my Sentinel Captain America that I've got. My armored up tech armor, whatever it's called. I don't even remember anymore what it's called. But Sentinel fighting armor, I think. There you go.
Ooh, you got Cell.
The model kit sale is probably one of the nicest sales they've ever made because the way it goes together, all the spots are an underlying piece. They snap together to make the spots on the body.
I probably have maybe Goku, Piccolo, Frieza, and Vegeta.
And that head movement's like giggity, giggity, giggity.
Is that the which model kit is that? The Bandai?
Yeah, this is the figurized Bandai kits.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Bandai
super
model
hard
kits.
but where they're like normal plastic, they're
Nice.
very delicate.
The only ones I've got are the Star Wars ones, but I've got 2 of them, and they are really nice. In fact, this may be my favorite Boba Fett is the Bandai model kit Boba Fett, and I liked him enough that I got a second one, and I just repainted him and did a custom, what I call the Randalorian. Because first of all, I mean, having a model kit is way easier to paint and prep and do all that stuff too.
Oh yeah.
And like, I love these things, man. So the Bandai model kits are really nice. I highly recommend them. Like, especially for like customizing stuff like this.
Okay. All these poses are really cool, but this has got to be the most awkward one. It's like, yeah.
The thumbs up, yeah.
Try to
long
get
did
his chest. It's like,
How
yeah.
long did it take for you to build that Boba Fett, Matt?
I don't know, a couple hours. I was
It took
doing
me
it while I
about
was
6
watching
for me to
TV.
build mine.
I was doing it while I was watching TV, and then I did custom paint him as well, so that he was like I put lots of like I don't know if you can see. Let me blow this
Oh,
up.
I can see it.
I put lots of like custom like paint divots and marks on. Like he comes with stickers to put all the like little damage in his armor, but I thought that looked stupid, so I just painted him. So like all the silver and stuff on his armor everywhere, I painted all that on his backpack and everything, all the wear marks. I just painted all that stuff instead of using those stickers that they give you. So I did a little custom paint, and I painted his pouches and his pockets on his thing. So I did a little bit of custom painting on it, painted the missile on him, painted some stripes on his whatever that scarf thing is he's got. I did a little bit of custom painting on him because I didn't like the stickers that come with it. And then this one I just did a complete repaint on to just make a completely different Mandalorian. Took the pouches off his belt, you know, did a complete job on him. And it's the same model kit, it's a great model kit, and you can get them cheap. I think I got these both for like $21 on Amazon.
Nice.
You could probably go over Target and get a clearance on them. I think I got.
Yeah, they were really cheap. That's why I bought 2 of them.
I got the Scopo for like 15.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I really like those Bandai model kits. They're really nice. I highly recommend them. They're great.
Here's a closer view of the sail. It is very, like I said, all these green spots like that. That's an underlying piece. It snaps into the lighter green pieces. So that's separate pieces into the model kit.
Yeah,
But
I think it's nice, man. Really nice.
the articulation on these things are fantastic too.
Oh yeah, dude, they're awesome.
I always like them because you can put them together and never worry about them falling apart. And if they do, you can put them easily back together.
Yep. And the
Now
movement
I've seen when some
insane.
people build them. Sorry.
But the articulation movement, these things move so well. So why can't you just make the figures like this?
I was going to say, I've seen some people when they build the model kits, they'll glue every piece by piece to keep it together.
Oh, you don't need to do that. There was a couple of pieces on that Boba Fett that I did glue on. Like I glued on his holster. And there was a couple little pieces that I noticed like, that could fall off easily. Like his missile on his arm. I glued that on instead of just snapping it on. And then the whatever that side piece is called on his helmet, that communication piece.
Antenna.
I glued that on. Yeah. So there was a couple of things I glued just because I was like, they're real small pieces. And the holster especially, because I noticed the holster kept falling off with that little clip on his belt. So I did glue that one on. So I glued a couple things, especially on the holster, because when you move his leg, if you move his leg out to the side, it would take the holster off. And so I did little things here and there, but I mean, that was just like, it was like 3 or 4 spots on the whole thing, just little detailed points that I glued just because. But I like them, man. Those Bandai model kits are great. The only downside to them, I guess, and I don't even know if it's really a downside, is they're really light because it's hollow plastic, right?
Yeah, it's model car plastic. It's
lightweight model car PVC. And
it's like almost like you're not holding anything. It's compared to
they're really, really lightweight. And I don't think it's a downside, but when you're used to messing with other figures, it feels
that has more heft to more weight.
It kind of feels cheaper being so lightweight. But I know it's not. They're great figures, but they feel different than everything else that you have. So it's just a different. I mean, that's the only thing. And I don't even consider that necessarily a downside. It's just different. So
now I'll show y'all the one model kit line I've been doing recently. It's Kamen Rider.
Oh, nice.
I got a few. My wife buys me. She'll buy these for me every so often. So usually for my birthday.
But if a third-party company, like if they were wanting to like trying to knock off anything, take these and make them in higher quality plastics and just make them permanent figures. They're amazing.
That's hard to do because Bandai, what is it, Kira Tozawa, and that company, they're very strict about people using their licensed stuff.
Oh, they're
like one guy I know, he has a channel. One guy has a channel.
Yeah, the Demonical Fit, they pump out tons of unofficial Dragon Ball stuff, and they're nice.
They are. I've got a few of them.
I think it's still, you can find it on kit. I didn't get the kit for the Yamcha kit for like the fix, make them, because they only made like the Yamcha they made was from the Saiyan saga, where he's got the longer hair when he gets killed.
Oh, real quick, I got to show you guys something. This is not toy related, but if you make YouTube videos, I found something that I find incredibly useful, and I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to screen share this. It's not him. It should be, because he's awesome.
He's got him, and I got him, I guess.
So this right here, I picked this up at Ollie's, and I went back and bought a second one. This is a shop light. It's $20 at Ollie's. It is 6,000 lumens, dimmable down to I think 1,000. So it's like 6,000. You can dim it to 3,000, or you can dim it to 1,000. Okay. I bought it to try it out. I ended up going back and buying another one. I have two of them in my room right now. One directly over my my photo booth, and one on the ceiling. That's what's lighting me right now, because I used to have big ass fucking studio lights in here that not only are they huge, but they take up a lot of room, and they're just a pain in the ass to move around. And I've been using those for years. I picked these things up, and I'll show you. I got one over this is the one over my little photo booth. These things are $20, dude. They're cheaper than any LED lights you're going to get on Amazon or wherever. And they go up to 6,000 lumens. And then I've got one up on the ceiling like that.
Nice.
That lights up the entire room. Now there's shop lights.
Here because my ring light down here died.
Yeah. They're shop lights, so they're a little goofy to work with because, like you can see from this picture, they've got this little hook on them. They're made to hang from stuff. So I had to make this thing right here to go over my booth to hang it from.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I made that out of wire hangers. It works great.
I make flight stands all the time out of them.
Yeah. But these things for $20 are freaking awesome. I highly recommend them. I've been to 3 different Ollies. They all have them, and they're $20 a piece, dude. And they go up to 6. You can't get 6,000 lumen dimmable lights like that are made for photo lights or anything for $20. 6,000 lumen lights, like made for photos and stuff that are dimmable, costs like $50 to $100. And these are $20. They're just a little bit goofy in how you have to mount them. You have to get a little creative. So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna maybe try to buy me some sometime.
I'm just saying. I want to throw that. Anybody out there that makes videos and you're looking for an inexpensive alternative to light up an area, go to Ollie's. And these weren't the only ones they had. These are just the ones that were the most powerful. They had some others that were like 3,000 lumen, 4,000 lumen, stuff like that. But these go up to 6,000 and they're adjustable. And I highly recommend them. I wanted to show you guys that because, like, that was cool. I just finished putting them. I just finished doing that yesterday, getting the one up over my photo booth, and then getting the one that's up there on the ceiling mounted. Because I used to have a big ass those big box photo lights that I've been using for years on my other channel, and I used to have those in here, and they take up so much room, and they're such a pain in the ass. But anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Okay, I got some stuff to show off before we get out of here. Stuff that Jared didn't cover. So I want to show you guys this stuff here. First up, on Hasbro Pulse, they're offering Fig Zero, which is I think that's the same thing as 3-0, right? Fig 030. They're doing this in 1/6 scale, but this right here is the Commando Snake Eyes that I cannot wait till they come out with.
Well, that Beachhead will be a good body for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now this is again. I mean, I guess I've never seen. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen them offer Fig 030 stuff on Hasbro Pulse before. But they're putting this on.
No, we talked about that figure last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember everything.
I don't think it was up for pre-order yet, but we talked about it last week.
Now, again, I don't care about 1/6 scale stuff, but this figure looks awesome, and this tells me what they could do with this version in a classifieds. It wouldn't be this nice, obviously, because it's going to be smaller, but if they're putting this up on Hasbro Pulse, that tells me they are getting ready to make this version in classifieds.
Yeah.
So I'm down with that.
With like I said, with the addition of that new classic Beachhead, that body is going to be perfect for this. You see that it's got that sweater, that straight sweater.
Yep, looks awesome, man. I can't wait for this in classifieds. But got that one. Also, Mezco dropped some new stuff. I don't know. This is one of these Mezco exclusive characters. I don't care about that. But we're getting like some Chucky stuff. Captain America. I do want to get a Mezco Captain America, one of my favorite characters. These are just some reveals they dropped on Instagram. I don't care about the horror stuff. Goonies. This is that 5 TOA stuff, but it'd be kind of cool to have some Goonies figures, man. Come on, with Sloth and everything. That's pretty cool for somebody old like me that grew up on Goonies. We're getting Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, we gotta do one thing before we move on.
Did we do this last week too?
We did.
Fuck me. You know what? I don't remember. So we're just gonna move on to this. Some bitch. Did y'all see this drop? This Playmates released this promo photo.
Yep.
They're doing the sketch versions of the Ninja Turtles. I guess it's going to be a 4-pack with the stand. I don't buy Playmates Turtles anymore like I did when I was a kid because their stuff's just too childish. But that is awesome, and I so want this. I so want this 4-pack here. They're also, supposedly, I couldn't find a picture of it anywhere online. The same month as they're doing this, they're re-releasing Voltron. Like an actual Playmates Voltron, old school 80s version of Voltron that breaks apart into the 5 lions and everything. I think they said it's going to be like 12 to 14 inches tall. It's going to be a decent size, and it's going to be a retail release. So I was very happy to hear that. Storm Collectibles dropping a new Ryu. Dude, they are scrambling right now because of Jada.
Yep.
Have you seen how many Storm Collectibles Street Fighter pre-orders have gone up in the last month? It's like 10 new figures.
It's plus to been like redoing recolors, redecos of the other figures just to try to. They're trying to mess with Jada, but problem is these figures are in scale with Marvel Legends.
Yeah, they had the market cornered on Street Fighter for a long time, and they were taking their sweet ass time with it. And now Jada's coming along and whooping their ass. Because I guarantee you, with just the 3 figures they've dropped so far, 4 if you count Ken, he literally just dropped this week. Mm-hmm. They've sold more of those 4 figures than Storm Collectible has of all their figures in the last year.
They're there. That's why I like Street Fighter, but not enough to pay $100 a figure.
Yeah, I agree with Koo. He just said Jada's prices are better.
Yep.
And plus, too, those
now
figures
be careful abbreviating Kujinos's name.
Those figures are just too tall, unlike the Jada toys. They're
not really 1/12 scale. They're 1/10 scale.
No, they're too.
I don't know why.
Big.
I don't know why Thorman lies about their scale. They're 1/10 scale. Just admit it.
And they keep on saying though they're 1/12.
Yeah.
They're 7/8. They're 8 inches tall almost. No. But the sculpting is nice on them. I mean,
did we talk about this one last week too? When I was distracted,
we did not talk about that one.
So they released photos for Mr. Snuffleupagus. I'm sorry, I mean
Snout Spout.
He's actually on a bigger body too, which is cool.
Yeah,
he's using that Revelations body buck.
But he's bigger than a regular Revelations body. It's an all new buck.
Yeah. I can't halfway see with my glasses. I can't.
And the problem is, he's going to be a Mattel Creations exclusive. This might be one of the few Masterverse figures that sells out. Normally, their Masterverse figures on Mattel Creations don't sell out. You can go out and get everyone that's been up for pre-order is still there. I'm willing to bet this one will sell out because it's a new Eternia snout spout. It does look nice.
Well, the thing, I haven't seen it anywhere else, but like I'm looking at this in the background. Y'all see this?
Vicor.
Yeah. And I don't know who that is, unless that's Evelyn?
That's Buff Evelyn. Both those two in the back are Mattel Creations exclusives.
Okay.
The Vicon and the Power Sword He-Man Evelyn. And both are still available on Mattel Creations.
That's
cool.
Yeah, it's Master Universe movie Evelyn, and then that's what's his name? starts with a Vargal, I think his name. He comes with like, he's a Metallica exclusive, but he's got like accessory packs where you can make him into 3 figures in one.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. This guy, yeah.
I couldn't think of his name.
I don't even collect this line, but I want this figure.
Now that
That's cool
Triclops is a good. That Triclops is a good figure.
Mm-hmm.
That one's a really good one.
Yeah. I think they did a solid job on that. That's all I got. Yeah, most of what I had you covered, so I just pulled up the stuff that you didn't go over.
I did get a couple other things I left upstairs. I did get the when it was on sale on Big Bad Toy Store. I did get the non-transform version of Monstar, which is not a bad looking figure. It's just the hips are loose. Which I did get the Megatron G2 Megatron, was on sale from Super 7, which was super disappointing because one of the hips is glued solid.
What?
It's like you can one hip you can do this and move it around. The other one, nothing.
Have you tried heating it?
I tried heating it up in hot water, blow dryer,
Really?
and it only thing it's going to do is snap if you try to move it. You would have to crack the waist to fix it, and that's not
at least you're
guaranteed.
not. I mean, at least you're not like.
factor.
I was going to say, at least you're not like mine. This Batman right here, when I got him open, this like broke. Like this one literally snapped in half, so I had to repair it.
Yeah. Oh, Tony's figs in there. The something then say, "How did a family?" I don't think you have experienced this one yet before.
Family.
That
There is no audio to it though, but I can read lips, and I guess they're saying we're family.
you can't hear that?
No,
Heard it? I could hear it.
I couldn't, but it's all right.
Yes, it's the G2 Green Tank Megatron. The silhouette on that figure is really great. I did contact Entertainment Earth. They're going to send me they sent me the return code. They got to email me the packing slip. So I can get it into the return to them. They're going to send me a new one and replace it. But yeah, this one's got a little bit of looseness here. That's a big thing with Super 7s. Either they're too tight or too loose.
I have a couple of Super 7s. I mean, the one I recently got.
I don't buy any of them at full price anymore. I always wait till they go on clearance. Because they always go on clearance. Good quality there. I got this for I think for 39 or 40 bucks or something like that. And this was like a $80, $90 retail figure.
I have gone to buy Super 7 several times over the last couple years, and every time I go, never mind. Like I don't own any Super 7 product. I keep telling myself, at one point I wanted to get the Super 7 Casey Jones because it was on sale at Best Buy of all places, and I was like, I should do a comparison between that and my NECA. And I was like, I went to get it, and I was like, I don't want it though, and I don't care about doing the video. I don't want to buy it just for a video to do a comparison on, even though it was on sale for like $34 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It was about the same price as what I paid for the NECA.
I mean, I bought this one at my Walmart on clearance. Super 7 Cobra Commander, but it is a mess. It is
floppy.
Floppy. Yeah, I've tried to fix the joints and everything, and I mean, I've fixed it to a degree, but
Kiki is a godsend on all that stuff. You have any Kikis?
No.
It's like
stuff's great.
Yep.
Just go. I think that their eBay store is the easiest place to get it. It's just go to eBay and type in "fix loose joints," and this stuff will pop up because that's what it's called. Fix loose joints.
Yep.
And
that's what I'm going to put on my model kit, my Prime.
Yeah.
Put it on the knees.
That stuff works wonders.
You might have to send me an email to it, Matt. I sent you on the comments on your community tab my email. So if you want to email it to me, stuff to me, you got it. I just sent it to you just in case.
Just Jeff said his Mayfix Superman just got Mayfix tonight. So good. Arm went kablooey at the elbow. BTS is that's good. Big Bad Toy Store has great customer service about swapping
Yes,
stuff.
they do.
Oh yeah.
Well, I see people like bad mouthing Big Bad Toy Stores like customer service. Like, what did you do to piss them off?
Okay.
They will do anything.
A lot of people. Okay, I'll tell you what. A lot of people are mainly mad at them because they canceled their pre-orders of the Mini Comics Origins Many Faces.
Oh,
that got canceled today.
I had mine pre-ordered at Amazon. Amazon canceled my pre-order for there.
Mm-hmm. But many people are mad at Big Bad because they've been canceling pre-orders.
If the manufacturer don't make them, it's hard to. It's not their fault.
They really, though, should get in contact with the manufacturers first before they decide to put up on their website, though.
Well, it's Mattel. I don't think Mattel actually made enough to fill orders.
That's true.
Because not just Big Bad Toy Store. It happened with Amazon, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted that one because the colors were so much better. All the turtles from Super 7 you got are great. Super 7 uses more than one factory. The Super 7 turtles are done at the better factory, so they're usually better quality figures. The other figures they use their cheaper factories that deals with, and those are the ones that have the horrible QC stuff. And Superhawks is not a primary line, so it goes to the cheap factory. Thundercats goes to the cheap factory. Turtles is their bread and butter, so it goes to the good factory.
That actually got me thinking of Dragon Ball Bandai when they have two different manufacturers to make their figures, and they have one in Vietnam that makes half their figures now. Like the Full Power Goku, how its legs are loose that they just fall off.
Oh yeah. Well, there's but one made to order like SH Figure Arts. I think it was Imperfect. Ultra Instinct Goku with the black the sign Goku.
Instinct, yeah,
that was made to order, and it got lost on a container ship. So it's only a handful of people got them, like overseas. All the stuff that was supposed to come here to the U.S. in the ocean.
Now, Demonical Fit did their own version, if I'm remembering right. I think they did their own version of that Goku.
Well, I think Demonical Fits is just starting to do like every version. I think they're doing like the Ultra Blue Vegeta.
Deep Blue is what they called him.
Yeah,
they already did that one. They're doing the Dragon Ball Heroes Goku Black is what they've been doing. And
they're also I don't know if they're doing it. Like I would like to see them do like the Ultra Ego Vegeta.
That'd be a good one, yeah. Now Kong Studios did some Kong Studios did Ultra Ego.
Do y'all want to wrap this one up for me?
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go. Yeah.
Oh,
I have my
other
podcast on my other channel that I'm late to.
Oh. Sorry, Matt.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna head out, and you guys finish out for me, and
right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll do.
I'll go see Dune in the morning, so we're going to talk about Dune 2 on the Geek Chat tomorrow night.
I got UltraCon tomorrow, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll be down. You'll be out. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Take care, Matt.
See.
I guess that's about all we got to talk about tonight too. We can go ahead and just start wrapping up.
That's fine.
I got a long day tomorrow. I got the UltraCon virtual Comic Con tomorrow from 12 to 3.
Oh
and
boy.
We got the Geek Chat tomorrow night from 8 to 10 again.
Well, just shoot me up and I'll gladly be here, I guess. I mean, unless I'm too much of an annoyance to be around.
You're fine.
This is what I like to do. I tell everybody, including my wife, I'm like, I like joining chats with people because I get to meet a lot of new people and I get to talk about toys. So,
yeah, what this community needs to be more about. It's just more camaraderie. That's like one with I do a lot of toy customization on my channel, and for years, for the longest time, customizers would not share how to do anything, because if you share what you do, then other people going to do it. Then they thought for some reason it would hurt their sales or something other. I don't know. It was ridiculous. But if we freely share what we know on our channel. We got a question about toy customization or fixes or whatever, what we share it, because I'm sure some of those older guys probably hate that, but too bad.
No. Someone once said to me, as a toy community, we're basically one big family.
Yeah. Oh, and that's one of the things too. When anybody says that word on the channel, we get this.
Family.
Alrighty, guys in the chat, thank you again for coming out, hanging out with us while we talk toys, and it's always a pleasure. And if you're interested in comic books and like the history of like a Malibu Comics Ultraverse, which I have a bunch of custom action figures I made for the Ultraverse, we're sitting right here, and we got the UltraCon on the Collector Express channel tomorrow, and we'll catch y'all next time.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right.
And find the right outro.
All right.
Ninja vanish.